Angel, you're on my side again. I know this joke's getting old. We're on the same side. We have a new guest. I'm excited.
Me too.
This is a good friend of ours.
Yes, she is. And she's so funny and literally just unmatched.
Do you want to introduce her? Say who she is?
Sure. I would love to. Ladies
Today on the podcast.
Today on the Tony and Angel podcast, we have the incomparable... I feel the same. Guys, this is Penny Wiggins.
Penny Wiggins!
Yeah, Penny!
Okay, now you can say all the funny things you were saying before.
Cheers.
Cheers, people.
Before we
Cheers,
started.
Greg. Cheers, Trevin.
Wow, you're fast at knowing people's names.
Trevin.
When someone tells me their name, I'm like, phew, gone.
Let me explain to you.
Please.
There's a way to remember people's names. Do you want to hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Penny. I know this is not part of the podcast. Okay.
No, it is.
So
That's great.
Say I just met you.
Okay.
And say, oh, okay, so you guys are all still here. Right? Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Angel.
Okay, so here's the key element. I'm looking right in her eyes. I'm present time. I'm not thinking about how's my hair. Am I looking? What's she looking? I look right at her face and think Angel. I'm in present time with Angel. And I think Angel. So then I introduce you and I say your name 5 times. Angel. Oh, this is my friend Tony. Tony, this is Angel. Angel, that's Greg. Greg. Angel, meet Angel. There,
Interesting.
I said your name 5 times or 4 times even.
Wow.
But I've said your name that many times, and then it locks
Yeah.
it for the most part.
That's actually really clever because I just had a conversation with somebody at work the other day and was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. The older I get, the harder, like, they'll talk to me. And I think that is what part of the deal is. Like, I'm just in a million other places and I'm not paying attention, even though I am, like, glad to meet them. I just, like, their name is literally just
But wait
in
a second.
one ear
You
and out
didn't
the
just do
other.
that 5 times, all that stuff with these 2 guys that you just met and you know their name already. I don't even know their name. I've known them for a long time. But you didn't do that 5 times.
No, I did Gregory. I said his name twice at least.
That's true.
Then I just said his name again 2 more times there. Trevin,
God.
Trevin's a hard name. So, but I just have to think Kevin, Trevin,
Wow.
Kevin.
You do all
Trevor,
this.
Trevin.
I do. But it's always, you have to just be present. Like, you have to be completely right when the person, hi, you're Angel. Hi, Angel. I'm Penny. Nice to meet you,
It's
Angel.
nice to meet you, Penny.
Is it like Angel, Angel, or is it short for something,
Wow.
Angel?
Wow.
Interesting. Yeah, these are good notes. You should definitely take up on it.
Starbucks always writes her name as Angle.
Everybody, Jimmy John's, it's always Angle. I'm like, I don't. Where were your parents? Did we not learn this? Did we not learn this in school? There's an angle and there's an angel.
I promise you, if you do this, I've helped so many people remember names, and everyone goes, I don't remember names. But A, you're manifesting that. B,
Yeah, true.
B, it's just a way, be present time and lock in with the person. Right, Bill? You lock in. I'm sorry. Oh, it's right there. Damn.
Son of a gun. Flaw. I remember I used to teach at a camp, and when we get new batch of kids, or the other counselors, they would make a circle, and I would be so stressed out. I was like, oh, here comes the stupid name thing. And they would do it where they would like say everybody's name, and the next person would have to go around saying everybody's name.
No.
And then it would get to me, and I wouldn't even remember the first person that was right next to me. I would be like, oh, I hate this stupid life.
But I have this great game in improv, which I just did recently. But it is a good way if you, like, my name is Penny, and then you'd be like, I'm Tony.
Oh, yeah.
And then you'd be like, I'm Angel. So little things like that also help you remember people's names.
Or like in the movie House Bunny, how she would be like, they would introduce themselves and she'd be like, so introduce yourself to me.
Hi, my name's Penny.
Penny. and then she's like, oh, just
Yeah.
something I do. And she's like, Cinderella. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
It's so
No,
good.
you haven't. You don't see movies.
Yes, I have. It's with that girl who I think is such a bad actress. What's her name?
Oh, no. Be careful.
sorry.
People are going to hear what you're about to
I
say.
mean, she's a great actress.
Anna Faris is her name.
Anna Faris.
Oh, right. Yeah, she's
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 I
just
thought
really
you
pretty.
meant-
She's cute.
She's not bad, but she just has this way where she's just like, okay, I'm gonna go do that.
She
And
was
you're
definitely
just like,
typecast
I
into
wonder
like
who else
being
is
the
like that.
ditzy.
I don't know who you're talking about. Oh my god.
That's why you don't like her. She's stealing your shtick.
Yeah, she stole my.
That's what you don't
shit.
like.
Can I say shit, motherfucker?
You sure
can.
can.
You can.
All right.
This is an adult podcast. So what's new? What are you up to these days?
What's new? This is a good microphone for singing. How is the world treating you? I was watching, binge watching, of course, that dumb show, Lady in the Lake. Ugh.
Oh.
However, there's an outstanding outstanding actress. I don't know her name, but Natalie Portman is in it.
Yeah.
She's okay. I believe her sometimes, most of the time. But the woman that plays the other woman in it, if she doesn't win what's it called, a Tony? What is it? A Grammy?
Emmy.
No,
Oscar?
Emmy.
The
black lady?
If she
Yeah.
if she doesn't win an Emmy for that movie, I will be infuriated because she.
Is it a movie or a show?
No, it's a show.
It's like 6 episodes or 8 episodes. I don't know yet. I fell asleep on the 4th one. It was so interesting. I'm kidding. I was really tired. But, okay. Anyway, she was fabulous. I binge watch a little bit sometimes because my sister's out of town. So I'm like, I have the whole house to myself. I'm naked. So
That's the best.
come on over, Greg. Greg, it's a joke. It's a joke. How old are you? 12? I'm sorry. 27. Good
Wow.
enough. That's good. That's over the 25 age range.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You're good.
That is right in our area.
Yeah.
So, what other shows are you watching?
There's one called Ghosting. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Is it a documentary?
Spiriting. No, it's not. Here's the thing. I want to tell you one
How
other
much
thing.
cocaine did you do before you got here? Like,
I've never done a drug in my life except for, is heroin a drug? I'm just kidding. No, I've never done drugs. That's an interesting thing about me, right?
That is very
Never
interesting.
smoked pot once in my life, ever.
Good for
What?
you. That's crazy.
Not once. I've never, I don't have sex anymore. Sorry, Greg. I'm just kidding.
wait.
Damn it, Greg.
Greg, you were so close.
So you've been around quite a bit of drugs. Your life, your professional life, yeah.
My professional life. Speed, probably.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
It's probably just caffeine. Caffeine's probably the only, it's not even really a drug,
Yeah.
but that's probably the only, stimulant that you've had, I guess you could say, right?
Yeah, and
Because you don't even drink.
No, I don't drink alcohol either because my parents were alcoholics. Is that too much information?
No.
No. Tell us everything.
were
We want to know
alcoholics.
what makes you tick.
And I just decided, I remember, it's the strangest thing. I remember when I was 16 or maybe 12, one of those ages where I just go, I'm never going to drink in
Yeah.
my life. It was like, boom. And when I was 16 or 15, I said, I'm never drinking soda again. I mean, I didn't stick to it. But for the most part, I did. I stopped drinking Coke because I drank soda every single day. And they show, here's a dirty penny. Put it in the Coke.
Yeah.
And then it come, it was like, in minutes. And I'm like, that's what I'm putting in my stomach?
I know.
So-
I'm so guilty of that. The
Dirty Penny was also your nickname in high school, I heard, too.
Slutty penny.
That's her
Get it right.
OF
Get it
name.
right.
Dirty Penny. Rusty
Open
Penny.
leg penny.
Rusty
Enter.
penny.
Enter at
Rusty
your own
penny.
risk.
That's her OF page.
I can't
for
even
those of
imagine
you
what
that
you were
want to
like in high school.
I
subscribe.
was bullied for the first half of it. Kicked.
Penny, I'll
and-
beat someone up.
I know, it was terrible. It was so awful. 10th grade was the worst. I was a boy. And they go, he has a crush on you. I'm like, I'd rather he hated me. Like, if that's a crush, I'm never loving. Because
Isn't that
he
crazy?
was so awful to me. Just punching me.
What?
Kicking me. Yeah. And then I go to the principal every single day. And the
In
principal.
10th grade? Mm-hmm. Wait.
It was
That's
can't
not
be right.
okay.
true. I was very, very, very skinny. I know.
No,
But
you're
I was
perfect,
very
Penny.
super, super skinny.
Wait.
I want to
So-
see pictures of you
Where
when
was
you
it?
were
Wait,
younger.
sorry. Where was
Okay.
this? What?
St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. That's where I grew up.
Oh, wild. What a crazy place to wake up. Oh,
Where the
wake up.
fuck is the hat I gave you?
Oh, no.
This is bullshit. I gave him a hat, Greg, for his birthday. He said he loved it.
He
I
does.
do.
Doesn't
He
look like-
does.
this doesn't look like love.
Oh, man. Is that why you wore that shirt? Because it was the same color-ish, and we were going to match, and I messed it up. Angel even suggested, but it was too late. It was too late because we got here on time, unlike some of us.
Yeah, Greg.
No, but we got here on time for the first time.
Ever.
Oh, you mean you're usually late?
Oh,
Yeah.
imagine that.
But you want to hear the funniest thing? You guys should have picked me up because I could have walked. I could have
Really?
literally walked here from my house.
Yeah.
Wow, we should have. Then we could
That's
have gone to
embarrassing.
lunch.
Yeah, that's embarrassing to be late.
It's okay. You said you couldn't find your phone. That's the worst when you're like, I can't find my phone. And then you know you have to get somewhere. The address is on your phone. You can't leave without your phone. Like, there's so many things.
Oh God! And then leaving without your phone too. Then you're the whole day going, "Where's my phone?
Yeah.
my
Oh,
phone."
yeah.
So
I would be okay with it. There's been a few times that I've done it recently when I'm with Tony and Roman, and I'm like, this is nice. But it's just when I'm not with one or the other. Like if I'm not with Tony and I'm with Roman, then I can text Tony from Roman's phone, so it's fine. But it's mostly Roman that I'm like, if something happens, I
Yeah,
need him.
right, of
Like I just
course.
need just a security blanket.
yeah, That's mine is my cats because I can't text my cats or my dogs. So that's.
You should get one of those little cameras where you can like chime in and be like, "Hi."
Yeah.
Look, I do want a camera. Listen, I swear my house is haunted.
Ooh, tell us a story.
Okay, this is there's many, but this is one that recently happened.
Okay.
My dogs and my sister's like, what's it called when you're lighting someone when you're fire lighting someone, you know, what's it called when you're fire lighting
Gaslight?
Yeah, gaslighting. Gaslighting. Okay, I always get that word wrong. Anyway, so my sister's like gaslighting me, saying, "Oh, come on." Blah, 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 blah. She always has an explanation for it. But this has happened twice. Laying in my bed with my dogs, and then all of a sudden we hear the key, you know, your key thing to get in your house. We hear it. 1 dee 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 3 times only.
Oh, the
I was like,
beeping?
Yeah.
So I was like, that's so weird. It was 3 times. I remember my dogs start barking, row, 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 and they run downstairs. And then I'm like, oh, Sharon, because my ex-roommate, she comes in every so often. But it's not at night. And I'm like, she would be sleeping by now. And that's the second time it's happened. First time I was like, I must have not heard it. The second time I was like, for sure, that's it. So a little creepy. And then every day, the chair is turned away. Like every day when I come home, the one side chair is turned. Now, that could there's no wind in my house, so that's not the explanation. So, but it could be the cats running down, moving it, but I want a camera. So I want to film
catch it
it
on camera. Wait, I
Or
feel
sometimes
like...
ignorance is bliss, though. Like, what if you saw it and it was actually a
Well,
ghost?
you've been there for a while, though, and it's obviously harmless because it would have made its presence.
Many things happen.
Yeah.
Many things
And you
happen.
don't feel in danger.
Do you know anything
No.
about the house, like before you?
Yeah, I heard this girl, she used to live there. She contacted me, and then she said someone killed themselves in one of the
no.
rooms.
Cool. Yeah. Move.
That's
Wait, that's a
sad.
true story?
Well, she thinks so. She's not 100%. The guy did kill himself. She's not sure exactly where it was because I think they sold the house and blah, blah, blah.
Yikes.
But there's so many things. Like I've heard, my roommate said she heard the door open, close, the dogs barking, me going, puppies, because I always said puppies. And then she heard me go up to my room, and then she called me, and she's like, Penny! No answer. She called me on the phone finally, and I said, what's going on? I was at a hotel. She goes, I heard you come home and call the pups. No, I'm at a hotel right now. And she's like,
Yeah.
oh, and then I've heard her
Yikes.
come home, and 5 minutes later, that happened like 10 times. I heard her come home, the door open. 5 minutes later, she comes home. So that's
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
so many. There's a lot
Yeah.
of things like that. But
Yeah.
Maybe it's Jonathan haunting you.
no, because he was alive then. Maybe he
Oh.
was doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
Maybe. Do you
Or
ever
maybe-
hear him or see him or feel him?
Once I had a dream so distinct.
Oh,
and
I remember you
clear.
telling
Yeah.
me. You were really emotional about it.
Yeah, and I remember I can remember it like it was yesterday. I went up behind him. I saw him in this big room with tons of people, and he was sitting with his back to me. And I went up and I go, Jonathan, I've missed you so much. And he goes, I know.
Oh.
To Rachel.
Oh, don't cry. Are you gonna cry? Don't cry. Let's
No.
not cry. For
Let's have a cry
Tracy.
Tracy, Rachel.
Let's have a cry
Tell it
contest.
to me, Rachel.
No,
you'll
Tracy's
win.
out there. We're talking about the amazing Jonathan.
The amazing Jonathan. For those of you that don't know, for Tracy, the amazing Jonathan, he was a comedian, magician here in Las Vegas, and Penny was his sidekick.
Thanks for saying it right. People say magician, his magician assistant.
Oh.
But A, I didn't know magic, and B, I was a terrible assistant, which was the funny part of it.
Did that come
That is funny.
organically, or was that the plan?
Jonathan and I spent, when we met, his wife and he were getting divorced, and then we spent hours and hours and hours writing, and I've never written so much with anyone in my life. We didn't use all of it, but he then fell in love with me, he says, and I just didn't feel the same thing for him. I just didn't feel it. And so he was hurt, but eventually he met a waitress. So I was like, "Phew, thank you, waitress."
Did it make it awkward for a little bit?
Yeah, well, it was uncomfortable because he would be mad at me. Sometimes, when you're mad at someone for not liking you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys know that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I actually was thinking of this last night. I was thinking, sometimes I think, what if, no one's ever done this, right? No one's ever pretended to die as a prank, right? And I was like, well, if anyone would ever do that, it would probably be the amazing Jonathan.
Jonathan was planning it. And
Well-
he was looking for someone that looked like him.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
planning
So
on it.
then, right? Like I was thinking that I was like, what if he did that? What if he's in the middle of doing that and he's going to make, because I've thought about that before with like Michael Jackson or people that, you know, Prince, like if someone came back, people would be outraged, right? Because they would be mad. But wouldn't you be happy in the end? Be like, you're not actually gone.
I don't know. There was a Mark Twain play that my community theater did called Is He Dead? And it was about a artist that his paintings weren't selling. So in order to like get like his name out there and all the things, he faked his death and then moved away, and then he became this like huge sensation. So I feel like that's like, it's a thing.
Yeah.
I saw snacks go by. I'll do that.
But yeah.
Jonathan wanted to do that so bad. But I was there. I saw him. He was dead. So, I mean, sadly, it was a strange thing to feel someone.
Open casket?
No. He was cremated, but I was in the bedroom with him.
Yeah.
And I, you know, I was touching him and I gave him a hug, but it was like hugging a cold.
Yeah.
It was a very strange feeling.
I experienced that with my dad as well. And it's very strange because it's like you, but it's not you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
But
like
what,
their bodies
what if
are
he found
freezing
that person
cold.
that looked like him and had him laying there and he made him really cool?
And he's just out living his best life somewhere.
Yeah.
He's in
On an island.
Mexico.
But would you be mad? What would your first instinct be if you walked in?
I would be good on you, Jonathan, for doing that.
And then like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
I would be shocked but not shocked. That's
Yeah.
the truth. That's one person I would be shocked but not shocked about.
Yeah, right. Me too. I mean, yeah. We have a clip of you guys performing together. Should we watch it?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's watch.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
watch
excited. No, it would be good for the audience too because I've seen so many of clips of you guys together.
Wait, let's preface this one.
Okay.
So I'm going to say I got stapled in the eye. That's another story. But I got stapled in the eye, and I was out of the show for 3 weeks, and I
for
had
real?
7 stitches.
It was an accident?
It was an accident, yes.
Oh my God,
absolutely.
By Jonathan?
Yes, by Jonathan. But his assistant got a staple. He staples fake staples, staples and puts cards over my eyes, blindfolds me, blah, blah, blah. So then he stapled my eye, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. So either way, I was out of the show for 3 weeks. So this other girl, this Italian, Paola, she replaced me, and she was great. And she wrote this bit. And when I came back, I was like, I don't want to do it. He goes, you're doing it. And I said, no, I don't want to do it. But he goes, I was like, I commit. You know, even if I don't want to, I still 1,000% commit. So then that became one of the best parts of the show. Aside from, there's a few other things, but that one really was like that. Everyone always goes sexy and okie dokie, you know, and then this Blue Man bit just became. And then someone else ended up doing it somewhere else. I was so mad.
Oh,
They stole it?
Yeah, someone stole it. I can't remember who, but I was like,
Of course.
Anyway, so
let's see it.
this was I think one of our TV shows we did together.
Psychic Tanya.
Do you have any coffee here? No.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
So good. How old were you there?
12.
Okay, I have a question. Do you feel at all like Penny Pibbits just stole you?
We talked about it. She said that I inspired her
No, that's good.
character. So what can you do?
That's helpful.
I mean,
But you're OG.
The OG.
yeah, for sure. And you
OG
always
Penny.
will be. But like, she even took the name. Like, I can't even like.
No, but that's not. She didn't do it here. She had that name when they were doing the show in New York and LA
Yeah, I think
and
she
stuff.
had the name.
It wasn't I'm going to
I
take
think it was
her name.
coincidental, a coinky dink.
Yeah, but when
I don't
we
believe in
got here,
coincidences.
when we got here, I remember talking about it, and it was like it was a coincidence. But yeah, at least you guys were both very different.
But she did say I didn't. My character inspired her. So.
Oh, that's nice.
That I mean, because that feels slightly like something that Penny Pibbits would do.
But Penny Pippins is just dirty. Penny Pippins would be like, I fucked the blue man in the ass.
That's true.
No, she's way over. I'm innocent, completely innocent and dumb.
You are, you sweet little innocent angel.
I know. And, you know, she's like, so I'm fucking this guy.
Yeah.
And the sock puppets are, you know.
That's true.
I auditioned for that, but.
Oh, you would have been amazing.
No, I wouldn't, because I think I was
Wait.
just too big.
You auditioned to like take.
The Penny Pibbits part. But I, you know, because when the show closed, I was like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
And then Chris Angel finally stepped in and goes, come be in my show. So I was in Chris Angel's
You
Really?
were?
first his touring show for 2 years.
Whoa.
Then he stopped doing that because he wasn't making enough money because he couldn't always be there. And then people were like, "What? I thought this was a Chris Angel show," but it was Chris Angel Productions. So, but he loved being there too because it was in Connecticut. We traveled all over, like we did 10 different states. But then I came back and he goes, "I'm going to put you in my show here." I was like, and so that was one of the best.
I had no
days.
idea that you worked.
Wait,
with
what
him.
show was that?
Just Mind Freak.
Oh.
What?
Show.
I had no idea that you worked with him.
What did you do?
Mateo, his other right-hand man,
Yeah.
Mateo's been in the show for 10 years, and so
The
he and I...
foo-foo-foom guy.
Yeah, foo-foo-foo. And so he and I were like a pretend married couple in the audience, but I'm in this black... But he's doing it based on Psychic Tanya. So I was Fifi, but really Psychic Tanya.
Oh, so it was your character was just a different name.
Yeah, he just changed his name. And so
You were like the comedy relief.
Yeah, and Mateo was my Jonathan, if you want to call it that.
Got it.
What did Jonathan think about that?
I asked him about it, and he was fine. He goes, "I don't care. Do whatever you want." You know,
That's
he's
cool.
a great guy like that.
Yeah.
He never said no. You can't. Never once would that ever. But I always deferred to him. I never would do anything
Right.
without asking him first.
Right.
So
Getting
That's
his
cool.
blessing.
always.
Yeah.
How was it working with Chris?
Chris is great. So I got the
Scratches from the record.
the spectrum. But the spectrum from Jonathan to Chris was so opposite because I'm used to like, say this line, I want to go to the store. And then I'm going, I'm going to go to the store right now. And Jonathan, as long as I hit what he wanted, he and I would improv like we were improv like we were meant to be soulmates in a sense as far as comedy, stage comedy. But Chris is like, I went to the store last night. So if I go, I'm going to go to the store tonight later on. Chris goes, no, the words are, I went to the store. Because that's his
Because he's
magic.
a control freak.
He is a control
narcissistic.
freak, but that's what makes his show. I didn't say narcissist, but
No, I did.
no. He's very. It's for him. Everything has to be for his magic to work perfectly because it's everything relies on everything. So, but you couldn't get away with saying the wrong word, so it had to be. So I just memorized it and got it exactly.
I don't think Penny's reading between the lines.
I don't think
that you
so
don't
either.
Like Chris.
She's just trying to be kind and clear her name, but it's fine.
He was always
Yeah, that's fine.
wonderful.
No,
to
that's
me.
great. I'm
Yeah, me
glad that
too.
you had that good
Yeah.
experience
Yeah, I
because
did.
and I love hearing when people have like a good story because I'm like, okay, at least you have that. But like, I'm like, oh, I see through the control of him being like, no, it's my show. It's my words. This is how we're doing it because that's how he was with everybody in his life.
Were you in a show?
Hell no.
Did you experience him directly?
Indirectly. We'll stop there.
Okay, stop there. But for me personally, it was probably one of the best experiences aside
That's
from
awesome.
Jonathan. Jonathan, there's that's being on Comedy Central with Jonathan was the highlight of my life. It
Yeah.
still stands as because my dream had always been Comedy Central. In 5 years or 10 years, you write, what do you want to do? So I said Comedy Central.
That's awesome.
I wasn't specific enough, so that's the thing. My specificity would have been me doing stand-up on Comedy Central, my own half-hour show. But I got Amazing Jonathan, so,
It's still awesome. That's so amazing.
yeah.
Truly.
It's very funny how you can write out your manifestation or whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it. But if you're not clear enough, then you'll probably get what you want, but not exactly as
Yeah, you got to be specific.
if you're not specific about it. So
Now we
Yeah.
know there's still so much time, Penny.
But I'm glad I wasn't because if I'd said I'm going to do stand-up comedy on Comedy Central, then who knows if that would have.
Yeah.
Or maybe you would have been a little disappointed that you didn't do that and you only got to do it with Jonathan. And then, you know what I mean? Like just the vague statement left it
Yeah,
kind of exciting
It
because
was.
it's still really awesome.
I still remember. I remember everything about that. It was just what a great experience that was. Except the only thing I didn't like about it was we couldn't use the music. You know that song by Kid and Play, the one we danced to. Anyway, it was a dancing song.
Oh, you did on the high wire.
It was,
I think you did that on the high wire.
The Kid and Play Dance, yeah. I don't remember the song, though.
It starts out. Anyway, so That's when I danced with the volunteers. So we instead we had this weird like dun, 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 and so I'm trying to dance.
Oh, because you didn't have rights to it.
No rights to
Right.
that song. But God, it would have been even better. It
Yeah.
was still good, but
I'm sure it was perfect. For people who didn't know the other way, I'm sure it was still amazing.
yeah, half the music we couldn't use in the show, and Jonathan had so many things timed exactly. You know, the black cards. Did you ever see his show where he does the black cards? On
I have
black
to
art?
admit that I never saw his show.
Damn you, Angel!
I know. I was check, please. I was pretty young when he was big here.
That's not a good excuse because we saw it during Absinthe. He got us tickets to go see him. We all went and saw
I
him.
wasn't invited to that, so
She
I'll just go
was.
fuck myself. No, I was not. I would have went.
Well, look, it was like we got here in 2000, so you were like 2.
I was in 6th grade. Yes.
Yeah, so
When you say
5th.
we got here,
Jonathan.
you met Jonathan before Vegas?
yes, I was actually I was doing stand-up comedy at the Comedy and Magic Club in Redondo in California. And he just happened to be there because he and his wife were getting divorced. He was devastated, just so sad because she was also his assistant. So, and he'd always used girls that were very pretty in his show,
Like you.
but not the comedy. He didn't use comedy assistants. He
Yeah.
just used straight. Like his wife was straight, beautiful, and so that worked in one respect.
Right.
But then he saw me do stand. He didn't even see my set. He just fell in love with me like at first sight. And plus, we all had that. We had that comedy thing back and forth. And from then on, he came and saw I was in an improv show, a sketch comedy show that I'd written like 9 of the sketches, and he came and saw that. He was so bowed over. He was like, "Wow!"
Wow.
And so he goes,
Around what year was this?
This was 1999.
Oh, wow.
So, but I went to his house, and there were thousands of pictures of actors and actresses that he was trying to replace his wife. I was like, I beat all of them. But
Isn't that so awesome?
I know.
You're like, oh my God, he
That's wild.
chose me.
So wait,
But
so
his
that,
manager at the time was this woman, and she just did not like me. I knew her long before Jonathan, and because her husband now, but boyfriend at the time, and I had a fling. Not when he was with her,
But in the past,
we'd had a fling before. And so then, not even sex. It was just a fling. Like,
Yeah.
we made out, blah, blah, blah. But so she's never liked me,
that's so
because of
silly.
that.
Women are so silly.
Stupid. And so she wouldn't represent me. She was a great comedy manager. All the comedians wanted to be with her. But she represented, Jonathan was her biggest client, probably. 'cause
That's awesome.
I know, he's been in everything. Anyway, so then she was like, I don't think she's right for this. And then when they saw my dress and my hair, they're like, she looks very old fashioned. It just doesn't work. I don't think so. She did not.
She really tried to talk him out of it.
She was trying so hard to talk him out of it, but
Hater.
she was so wrong.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love when people are so wrong, and we.
well, she had a motive too, so
Yeah.
she just wasn't right.
She was, but she just.
Yeah, it didn't
like-
come from a good, genuine place.
Yeah, she didn't like the short hair. She said I look like a 1940s character.
That's what makes it so cool. You look like a vintage, like classic
Yeah.
pinup.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah,
Slut.
you do. That's
Oh, you a hoe.
Wait, so that was in Redondo that he found you?
In Redondo.
And what
Oh, and then
was your sorry, what was your sorry. What was your how did you get to Redondo from where did you say that you started?
I was raised in St. Thomas.
Right.
I moved to New York, Manhattan. I
how cool.
studied acting at the Academy of Dramatic Arts, and then I moved to California and was there for 17 years.
You were
Wow,
doing
what a
stand-up
cool
comedy in New York
life.
though?
And no, I was
Acting.
acting
Okay.
and pursuing acting. But
Okay.
What a cool life you've lived.
oh, thank you.
It's true.
I don't know about that, but
No, it's true.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
It's true.
Thank you.
I mean, you must have some really fun stories about Vegas too.
Yeah.
Earlier, I mean, I watched. Did you ever watch the Amazing Jonathan documentary on Hulu?
Mm-mm.
Well, you should watch it. It's really good.
God, I hated it.
You
You
did?
did?
Why?
Yeah, they cut me out of it.
Oh.
Because he decided that he was going to go a different route. And when he interviewed me, I would not Absolutely would not tell him. He goes, tell us about when Jonathan was doing drugs. I said, look, let me just clear it with Jonathan, and then we can take this interview up another time. He goes, okay. Then never called me, never. But there's no way in hell I'm going to publicly go, yeah, Jonathan was in the bathrooms, smoking his shit before every show.
Yeah, what? Like, as if you need to he's asking you to throw your friend under the bus.
But Jonathan was fine with it. He said, yeah, sure.
But so wait, Jonathan didn't have anything to do with the documentary? He didn't produce it?
No.
Oh.
No, it was this guy, Ben, who decided to make it about him. The whole thing was about him. All about him. And there were some false things he did in it. He tried. Anyway, I probably shouldn't say any of that, but you can beat that out, right? Anyway, so.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah, you didn't say anything.
So I was just like furious that they cut me out completely.
Yeah, because you were such a big part.
I know. Even now I am, but they had Anastasia and Bruce in it, and I'm like, so you just cut me out completely so that you could make it your own. It's not even a real documentary. It's fake.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's
Good to
so
know.
many fake things.
Well, it was well
about it.
made because it was very like I was intrigued by it because I never knew about the drug thing. Like he had some serious.
He made Jonathan look like an asshole. That's all I can tell you.
That's a bummer.
He made Jonathan in a terrible light, but it's not just because I feel, slighted, which I really was. Like, how dare you? I've been with Jonathan for 10 years, and you're cutting me out of it.
Yeah.
You know, really? Like, but he was going one way, and then he decided to go another way, make it all about him. So it's his story that he did.
Was Jonathan alive to see it?
Yeah, Jonathan loved it.
Oh, okay.
But, he was mixed. And
Yeah.
he kind of went back and forth on hating it and loving it.
What did his wife think about it?
She loved it. She thought it was great.
Because she was in it.
Of course.
Yeah.
But, I just felt like, really? He took out, didn't put Erica, who also was with John. Like so many elements just to make Jonathan. It was very well done. I will give it that. It was a great non-documentary lie. It was great. It was fascinating,
I love the
interesting,
backhanded compliments.
Yeah, but it was really well done. And won something, I think. I don't know.
Oh, I'll have to watch it.
It's really well done. Really, really well
Well,
done.
maybe I don't want to watch it if you're not in it.
No, you should watch it just so you get backstory on
But
it.
I love you.
I love you. You should just watch it because it was really well made. I will say that.
It really was.
And I went to Sundance and saw it, and I was in the bathroom crying a little.
Oh, Penny.
Yeah, it just affected me so badly that I was cut out. Like, really?
Yeah, that would've made me sad.
And because this was my one opportunity to be in front of thousands and thousands of people, how
Yeah.
it's on fucking Hulu, and I'm cut out of it.
Like you're not in it at all?
Not even the stage shows he did. I was out of those too. So
That's
Do you
interesting.
think-
I thought when I watched it, just because I knew you, I thought it was a choice for some reason. Like I thought it was your choice.
Do you think that maybe somebody got in the director's
No.
ear?
Maybe that old manager. She was
No.
like, don't put him in. Don't put him in. I don't like her.
no. He was going one way, but because he just decided he made it very interesting. It's a great story. There's no doubt about it. Trying to interview someone, and when he's in the cab ride and Jonathan's being an asshole to him, you're just like, that Jonathan. If you just didn't know Jonathan, you would go, God, he is a jerk.
Yeah,
That poor documentary guy.
I see again. Like I took it as Jonathan was in pain and going through a lot. Like he was dying. So that's how I read it. And I don't know if you know, but he did serious
No, I know.
like
I didn't know that.
It was meth.
meth.
Yeah, that's
Is that a
sad.
serious drug? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like a gateway, I
No,
think.
just
No.
No, he was highly addicted. So.
Yeah, I did know that because I remember him going from being like a heavier, bigger guy, and then all of a sudden he was like stick figure thin.
Wait a minute, what? If that's what meth does, what am I doing? What am I doing? Eating sugar?
I thought, and I remember then being like, I was really young, and this was not like in really my world yet when all this was happening. And I remember being like, oh, he's probably doing a lot of drugs. And then it came out that he was doing drugs, but then it was like, oh, he's doing drugs because he's really sick and he's just.
Yeah, it was comforting him, right? It was giving him, it's taking his pain away, according to the movie.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because also, I think he was kind of like he just, when you've done something so much and then it just doesn't have so much of an effect, so you keep doing more.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like he was doing it in the bathroom before the show, in the bathroom after the show, on the way home. Like, really, it got really out of control.
That's so scary.
I think he just got bored with life, in a sense.
Well, he had a wild life. I mean, for so long, like
Amazing.
He just,
He had more stories. You would have been here for 5 hours with all his.
That's fun.
He was the most fascinating man, truly funniest man I've ever met in my life. Really.
Yeah, he was funny. He actually, he came inside Absinthe, and I'll never forget this. We. After the show, he came backstage and we were talking, and I said, "Oh, let's take a picture together?" And we took a picture. We took a selfie, and I looked at the photo and I said, "Oh, I look like an idiot in this picture. Can we take another one?" And then we took it again, and he made a really stupid face. So he was like, "Oh, I looked stupid in that one." So we have two pictures. One that I look stupid, but he did it on purpose, and it was so funny. It was such his humor.
Yeah,
just to make a really stupid face.
Funniest guy, and I will say this: on stage, working with him, as you know how I say Chris Angel's very like here these, which I understand completely. But I was coming from a world such that Jonathan's like, do whatever you want. It was like. That was the greatest working experience I've ever had, where someone just says, "Do whatever you want."
Yeah, it's got to feel so free as an artist to be like, really? Like, I can, like, do what I want to do?
Whatever you want. And but I mean, I had to stick to the script.
Right, of course. But you can make it your own.
And it also made me funny. He made me funnier because he was just like, if this is supposed to go here, and then I'd go, oh, I'm going to go around here, and then I'll put it back,
Yeah.
So I just came up with, I'm like, how did I come, like, it's because when you have someone supportive, who supports you.
Well, he also trusted you, and it seems like when he saw you, he knew that what he wanted in you, and it was to let you do what you wanted to do.
To be your funny self.
Yeah.
I know. He was,
for sure.
That was a great working experience.
Yeah, I bet. That's awesome.
Yeah, he was funny. I used to love watching. Anytime he came on TV on like a special or something, I'd always watch him.
Okay, wait. He also had a haunted house or something here.
Is that true?
He sure did. Every year, it was the most.
You
popular
guys went,
thing.
and I was supposed to go with you, and I was too scared.
Oh, right. They took over the hotel, like down in down.
Oh, that's
Main
a different
Street.
one. But
it was like downtown.
He used to have one in his warehouse.
Oh,
and we
That's cool.
converted the warehouse into but it was like XXX rated.
Yeah.
So people would walk around, like on stage shows where like, a nun's getting, but I can't even.
What are they getting?
Bad things happen to them.
well, the thing we went to in the hotel, they took over like 4 floors of that old hotel. It was scary. It was,
Yeah.
it was
I remember you
intense.
texting me and being like, it's probably good that you didn't go because that was really, really scary.
Yeah, it was scary.
And I was just a little baby.
Like the love of his life when it came to Halloween. Boy, did he love that.
How fun.
Yeah.
Then he got offered a job in, I can't remember, maybe in Texas or somewhere. But he would have taken over like a 10,000 square foot place and recreate the whole thing.
Oh, cool. That would have
And
been
he would
awesome.
have had the means because they were really rich. So he would have had the means, but he just didn't feel well enough to travel and all that stuff. I know.
Are you still getting on stage? Like, are you doing live performance still?
Stand up? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah,
I have
Penny.
I have a show. One show Wednesday, one show Thursday, one show Friday. So
Where?
I'm doing one is at the Planet Marijuana Place. So
Planet 13.
Yes,
Oh.
that's it. And then so I'm doing stand up there. I hope I don't get secondhand smoke. Which I'm hoping not. And then the other one I can't remember, but that's for the Hilarious 7 with John Hilder. He's really funny. And then the other one I'm doing for Tim. He's doing a competition, a comedy competition.
Fun. I want to go to that.
Weird. What is that? What do you mean?
That's on Wednesday at 8:00.
Wait,
What is
this
that?
Wednesday.
What do you mean a comedy competition?
He's having like Wednesday's comedy, Thursday's magic. So he's having, I don't know, it's a new thing. Just started.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wednesday at 8. We're free. I don't even have to work.
All right.
I'm going to put it in my phone before we leave, so don't let me forget.
I won't.
Okay.
What else are you doing these days?
I also have a documentary that I haven't finished. The documentary's like now into its 5th year.
Oh.
So everyone's like, it's too late now. because
It's never
about
too late.
COVID.
You're like James Cameron with Avatar. You're like, it needs another 10 years. Right?
But this is about COVID. What happened to all the? It's called The Night the Lights Went Out in Vegas.
Oh.
You know, 'cause Vegas is the entertainment capital. Carrot Top's in it too.
How
The
cool.
Entertainment capital of the world. I paid someone to write a song. It's the most.
Oh my gosh,
beautiful
Penny,
song.
this is so cool.
I know. It's just our editor kind of was doing really well and then decided to go in a little bit of a different direction. And I was like, it's not really how we see it. So, and then
Did you tell him that?
Yeah, and then he just gave it back to us. And so now I'm going to finish the editing. It's not going to be probably as great and probably won't go to, win anything. But goal is to get it in Sundance.
That's awesome.
And to get it on Netflix. I don't know if it's good enough, but we'll see.
And you interviewed a bunch
could
of
be.
Comedians and performers.
Lance Burton, Louis Anderson, before he died. Jonathan's in it. George Wallace is in it. But this is during COVID, so... this is Louis Anderson's like this. Yeah. So, well, what would I do? He's it's a terrible, and Rich Little's in it.
How cool. You have a lot of people in it.
Louis Anderson was
we
so great.
interviewed
He was
100
great.
people. So
Wow.
100 people?
I'm sad we weren't chosen.
Yeah, seriously.
but that's
Hello.
the bad part about it, though, is like I didn't even know you really well.
That's true. We didn't know each other yet.
Sorry I didn't put you in it, but
Next time.
It's not out yet, so maybe
But
we can pretend we're in the pandemic. We're like, yeah, it sucks.
if I could have gotten a great editor who understood where our vision was, this would have been done and wrapped up. But it's COVID, so how?
Yeah, but I feel like now it's a good time for like the COVID stories because people feel at an okay place mentally with it.
Yeah.
Like as opposed to it being fresh and being like, oh, we still feel a certain way, like maybe a loved one passed away or something, or people are still getting sick. But now I feel like people are kind of, I don't want to say over it because we're not over it, but like we're at a place where now we're talking about it.
Right.
And our experiences and like all the things. Maybe this is a good time. Everything happens for a reason.
Angel's an optimist. I'm a
hope so.
pessimist. It's too late. It's over. Anyway, next.
You didn't wear my hat, so fuck you.
It's true, though, that, we're still in the pandemic. Like, the coronavirus is still kind of, like, looming. So, yeah. There's so much good documentary out there, too. Like, so...
If I can just get it done, it's shot very well. We don't have a lot of B-roll. That's our biggest problem.
Easy
Well,
to
you
get,
couldn't.
though.
What?
But you couldn't because you were in a pandemic.
No, yeah, but we still... I don't know. I think it still can be made because I just saw a documentary where they did, like, so the guy is talking about something and then it cuts to, like, a lamp, I'm like, still was a great documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was still
Well, that's what I was going to say.
"Oh."
B-roll is not that hard to get,
Yeah.
because either you get stuff from the performer or just footage of,
Right. So I think if I can just figure out a little B-roll somewhere,
Yeah.
throw it in there. That might. Oh, sorry. I had a bit of a drinking problem.
What do you think about Vegas? What do you think of the state of Vegas now, like entertainment-wise? Like, do you go to see shows? Like, what do you think?
I do. I love the shows more than anything. I think it's still a great place for shows. There's like the independent ones are even like Kenny Davidson has a show that he
That's a piano guy, yeah?
piano guy.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. And what's great about him is he kept it going all through COVID. But he made barriers so that you could come sit and watch. You had to be far away, but the singers still came. People still had something to go to
Yeah.
and make them feel happy, you know?
Yeah.
And I would watch, he would record himself for an hour playing piano, and I was like, this song is a piano, man. Okay. But I sing there occasionally. I'm not really a singer. I mean,
You are.
You can sing.
Yeah, we've
I can
heard
sing,
you.
but thank you. But the words, I have trouble with words.
No way.
Happy bird. What is it? No, I have trouble with words sometimes because I don't know why. Singing's always been like the scary part.
Yeah.
I could do
For me
stand up.
too.
I could host a show with 1,000 people in the audience. And then when it comes to singing, it's like,
Yeah.
Really?
scares me.
Yeah,
That's
that
so
surprises me about you because you really do have a great voice.
Thank you.
Have you
See?
ever heard her Betty Boop?
No.
She has a really good Betty Boop.
do Betty Boop.
You should you should sing in Betty Boop.
Get to know your people. Do Julia Childs and put a lot of butter on everything. Never use oil. Oh.
It's beautiful.
And scene. That's hilarious.
Penny. We also
Tony.
work together quite often too, don't we?
Yes, and doing videos.
Yeah, we do content.
Still doing content, videos.
You know, a lot of times if you're in our videos, a lot of the comments will be like, "Hey, that's Psychic Tanya. Your mom is Psychic Tanya." I'm like, "Yep."
Your mom aged well. Thank you. But I'm also in now I'm in the network's actor group, so I'm paid to do content and actor, which I love.
Yeah, that's fun. And then you get to be on the creative end of that as well, right?
Yeah.
Come up with the ideas, the skits, all the things. That's really cool.
And I love editing when I'm editing. It's so much fun, but it's so hard for me to sit down and edit.
Yeah.
That's the stuff. I really should have someone instead of, sitting there watching a show, 17 episodes. I need someone to go, come on, get up there, edit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to find the motivation.
Just hire an editor.
But that's also hard too because like she said with the documentary, like when you have a vision of what you want, it's hard. And you struggle with this too of getting that to the other person, into that person's head. Like what my vision is not your vision. And it's hard to explain my vision to you. Especially if you're a perfectionist
But yeah, if you find an editor that you can be like, they do a draft for you and then you give notes and you say, no, I don't like that pace or I don't like that blah, 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 blah. Have you ever tried Fiverr?
Yes, I have, but it's too hard to manipulate through.
Yeah, it is kind of different.
It's really
hard because you have to send it to them and then they send it, all that. Yeah, I agree.
And then it's like, if you use the word the 17 times, it's another $50. There's all these extra charges. No, there's just extra charges for everything.
Yeah.
Here's a simple edit. Okay, but if you want it to be more than 15 seconds, that's another $50. That's how they make the money.
Got it. It's like Spirit Airlines where it's like, this is the price. Yeah. But if you want to bring a bag or even
use some
a
toilet
purse,
paper.
Yeah.
It's $20 for the toilet paper.
If you like to step onto the plane, it's going to be an extra $30. If you want a seatbelt.
Yeah, it's true.
This is true.
It is true.
It is true.
So what else? What else is happening in your life that we should talk about? What's exciting?
Well, what's exciting?
Who are you dating?
I went to, do I seem happy to you?
You always seem happy to me.
That's because I'm not dating anybody. I just have trouble in that area. So I decided that that's okay. I can put it on the shelf for now. I mean, even though I was on Facebook swiping. And
is that a thing?
They have Facebook dating. But then, guess what? I was swiping the wrong way.
Oh,
so
no.
I picked all
You liked everybody?
every single guy that I was like, oh, shit.
97 people are texting her.
On Facebook.
Hey there, little girl.
Yeah. Everyone's like at least 70 years
hey,
old.
lady. I know you said you didn't like no bald men with beards, but I am a good provider.
Wait, you're really doing that on Facebook? There's an app?
There is. I think I'm on it, but it just happened to pop up yesterday, so I was like, interesting. And then I was like, oh, this is and I just swiped,
addicting.
Swipe.
You were swiping the wrong way.
Listen, I saw the Menendez brother.
Yeah.
That TV show. It's
Yeah.
a TV
The
show
Monsters.
But here's what gets me. Okay, so they're in jail for life or whatever. They both lie. The older one's been married twice and divorced in jail.
Wow.
And the other one is married still. So that's so fucked up because look, they fucking murdered. They took a rifle, shot their parents in the head. Yet it's okay. We forgive you. It's forgivable. Me. I tell a guy, hey, I'm excited. We might be together for Christmas. I'm out. It scares them. Like really?
Yeah.
Why, it's so.
Well, that's the difference between men and women, right? Like women are a little bit more forgiving. Men are a little bit scared.
Well,
Right,
also.
Greg? No. I was like, what are you
His
talking about?
name is Kevin. It's also has to say a lot to say about celebrity and the obsession with celebrity because they're in the public eye is why these girls were like.
Also, there's a certain type of person to reach out to a committed
Yeah, but they're out there is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
There's someone out there that if I said, I know it's March, but we're going to be together for Christmas and it's so exciting, and they don't.
There's somebody.
They don't run for the hills.
Do you remember when the Menendez thing happened?
Kind of, sort of.
Me too. I was thinking about that because I watched it too, and it did I do remember it, and it's also very interesting. Did you watch the whole series?
I think I have 2 left to go.
Oh, okay.
But the next.
Do you feel
one,
for them?
Well, now I do. After you hear what he did, and also, no wonder Ricky Martin's gay because he fondled him too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think.
There's a list of other children that he's.
The father.
The father
Yes.
was a pedophile.
But how did he know Ricky Martin?
Because he produced the Menudo.
Oh, I didn't know
think
that.
so.
So he was.
No,
a,
you're
quote me
right.
on any
I
of this.
went down a rabbit hole because I started feeling for them because of like what I was like, oh, I want to see what I was too young when I was born the year it happened. So like I don't remember it. I just have heard of it, and now it's like a big thing. So I'm like, I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole a little bit. Did my little bit of research, saw like the depth to which he was like abusing these kids, and then to me, I'm like, justified.
Yes, but like I know I go back and forth because the last one I saw was it was pretty boring and amazing at the same time. All it was him, like just you would be interviewing me, right? It was him for 30 minutes. No, I looked closely to see there was no edits. So he had to memorize that whole script, the son, and he just went on about, well, I put cinnamon in his coffee, so when he came in my mouth, it didn't taste bad. And so, it's just so, you're just like, this is shocking. You're like, no, la, 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 I don't want even all these images, but horrible. Like, horrible.
Yeah, the thing for me that was hard is that there's no real proof.
You keep saying that.
Yeah, well, we were talking about that the other night of like, we don't ever get to hear from the parents, right? Because they're gone.
Right.
And we see that, how lawyers can be where they're like, we're going to go this angle of they abused you. You need to make sure, like, and all the crazy stuff, like the crazier the better. We don't know. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying that it seems like in the TV show, they make it that the parents weren't that, like even watch that final episode, you're like, oh, like it doesn't feel like it was the parent, that the kids were just psychotic. They weren't abused.
But people are in an uproar about how this docuseries was made, and they're really mad at the guy who did it because that's not like it was not facts. He portrayed them in a very like sexual, like, and I don't even think they were gay. Like the older brother did end up like diddling him a little bit, but then he realized how horrible it was, and then it was like a one and done thing. But like the way that it's portrayed is like that they were evil and that they did make up all this stuff and they went on a shopping spree and they were just spoiled little brats.
Right.
But then like if you read actual things of like the family coming out and all the things, that's not it at all.
But you have to, you can't say they made it up that they were evil. They were evil. They shot their parents with a shotgun over
Wouldn't
and over
you want to fucking kill somebody if somebody found out that you were fucking Roman or Gavin, I would want to fucking murder you too.
Yeah, but that's not what happened though. Like, you would have to put it, that's not a good analogy, right? You would have to be like, you were the one being molested by your parents. You wouldn't, it takes an evil person to take a shotgun and shoot them many times. They were adults too. They weren't little kids I think you'd want to out them, and I think you'd want to get them in prison or whatever.
I clearly don't feel the same
about this. But I feel like it
this.
takes an evil person. I mean, unless it was self-defense.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's both feelings. But when you see that he goes back to shoot his mom, like, wow, that's pretty bad. And then his mom didn't, like, they kind of made it so that she did do some looking at the penis thing too. But still, like,
but she knew about it. Is the thing is she knew about all the molesting,
she was complicit.
Yeah,
allegedly.
which is crazy.
Allegedly,
which is crazy. Like, but I would.
It's just I just don't know if buying a shotgun, that's such premeditation.
Yeah.
Like, I understand if you take a gun and go kill someone that cheated on you or a guy that never called you back, Oh, that's too far. Wait, I went too far with that. But
You see why you're single.
watch out, Peg.
But that's, I mean, even, what I think is, like, I think that potentially they were just messed up, and maybe the parents did or whatever. But they put them in different prisons, which kind of made me feel like that feels cruel. Like they have to be in prison forever for the rest of their lives, and you're putting them in different prisons, so they don't even get to be together.
They said because he was writing an escape route to try to.
Right, and apparently it wasn't actually an escape route. They were passing notes, but it wasn't an escape plan. I just went down a rabbit hole. I'll have to find more videos on this. There's a new documentary coming out on October 7th.
Oh.
Like supposed to be more accurate.
But see, now aren't they back in the same prison? Or didn't they get put
I
together?
don't think so.
I don't know.
Rabbit hole time. Great. Can you look it up?
Yeah.
But I think that they got put back into the thing. But either way, I still think going to get a gun and
Yeah.
you know what? Just be a man, pull your pants up, and put your dick away and
Yeah.
go.
No, yeah, it sounds a lot easier,
Go-
but when you're in that situation, it's
know.
like, fuck. And obviously, they were messed up mentally. Like,
Yeah,
not
they
only
were.
were they spoiled because they were wealthy, so they had that aspect going for them, but on top of it, now they're being molested by their dad and abused in more ways than one, and their mom's not doing anything to protect them. Like, they are fucked up. Like, they are super fucked up.
Yeah. They are.
I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm saying
I would want to
feel for
shoot them.
them.
Too. Oh, here we go. So convicted killer are serving life sentence for gunning down their parents. Yeah, the notorious duo were apart for 22 years after they were found guilty of murder. They were apart.
They were reunited in February 2018 when they were moved to the same prison in California.
Ah, you see?
How about that?
Not such a sad ending.
Yeah.
All cleared up.
Together
Good for them.
forever.
Kill your parents and go to jail together.
It is wild that they're married and all that stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I can't
Really
look.
crazy.
What girl's marrying someone in prison?
They are,
Someone
I'm
who
telling
doesn't,
you.
who wants a long distance relationship.
Do you remember the night? I think he was called the Night Stalker or something. It was like
Yeah.
in California.
Yeah.
He was really scary looking
yeah.
dude.
Was it
Yes.
Ricardo? Ricky? No.
Yes, something like that.
Something Richard Ramirez.
Yes. Were you the one that was calling him and sending him letters?
Oh, and millions of girls, right?
Girls. Yes, and terrifying.
but you're so cute.
What?
He was
that was
so
a thing?
terrifying looking too, and girls
Nobody
were
was
just like
sexy.
swooning.
I gotta say, no offense to
Yikes.
everyone out there, but he was
Murder?
he was. There was something sexy about like Ted
Hold on,
Bundy.
I know.
Look at
Yeah,
that guy.
yeah.
Come on.
Hold on,
Well,
I
yeah.
want to look up.
I mean that.
But
Night
I mean,
killer.
there's got to be something to. I mean, even I might be slightly interested because now you can be with a guy in prison who's really hot, but he can't get out to kill you, and he can't. There's no way he's gonna ever kill you. But
Yeah.
so you're kind of like dating someone in a box that is in a cage.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool thought. If you're no, I mean not. I mean,
What? Yeah, it is wacky.
I don't know. Sometimes he's hot and sometimes he's really not. He's really kind of terrifying.
He's
let me
terrifying.
see.
He's terrifying.
Like this
Terrifying
picture, he's
dude.
got a great jaw structure.
Let's see. Yeah, beautiful. Like he looks like Michael Jackson a little.
Wow.
I know that's a.
Wow. We're learning a lot about Penny Wiggins today.
But then that's not so much.
Still beautiful. Still beautiful bone
But yeah,
structure.
what about that girl? Is her name Casey Anthony? The girl that
Casey
Yeah.
Anthony.
murdered her kid?
That's
Yeah.
crazy too.
But she's out.
Did she murder her kid?
Apparently, allegedly.
I don't know. She's saying the father did it.
But a lot of things point that she did it in the documentary. But she's pretty attractive. But there was this whole thing of like, God, like, would you be able to date her? Even if it was allegedly, there's not, but like,
not a child.
huh?
Not a child.
What?
She killed her child
Well,
allegedly.
but she said that she said,
Allegedly, we don't know for sure. It's like there's no 100% proof. Like look
Yeah.
at Scott Peterson.
Yeah.
He's hot. Come on. I mean, he looks like Ben Affleck, and I keep thinking Ben Affleck should play him in the
and he's the one where he
killed his pregnant wife.
and got the boat and brought her out into the lake and all that stuff,
Yep.
or to the
Yep.
ocean. Yeah,
Then got
that
the
was rough.
girlfriend to throw the her I guess belongings in different trash cans. But he's still a good-looking guy, like really good-looking.
Is he in
So-
prison?
Yes, he's trying to get out now. He's appealed.
There's so many of those.
yeah, there's so many.
that all get mixed together. I can't even remember people's name, let alone each.
But look at Son of Sam. I mean, not Son of Sam, not him, but what's his name? The one that killed Sharon Tate.
Oh, right.
He still had followers in prison from prison.
But he didn't even do it though. He had people do
He
it.
had people do
That's
it. But
Manson.
still.
Marilyn Manson, not Marilyn Manson.
Charles.
Manson. Yeah.
Marilyn
Yeah.
Monroe. Marilyn Monroe.
It is
wasn't
crazy, but that's
She
celebrity
was also
though.
killed.
Like,
Yeah.
once they become celebrity, that's when people are like, ooh, it's like an obsession, right? Like that's a thing. That's a real thing. If it was just some killer, a girl wouldn't be like, oh, I'm attracted to some killer. It's because all of a sudden they're on TV, they're famous. Like I remember even watching the Menendez thing, being like, God, it'd be interesting to interview them because now you've known about them so long.
Yeah.
and It's
Yeah.
crazy.
They're also both very handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially the younger one. He's
Yeah.
really, he's really pretty.
And then how about that basketball card where they're in the background? Somebody's basketball card, like a baseball card, but a basketball card. And they're sitting in the front row in the background.
I didn't see that.
I gotta look that up.
Say,
I think it was. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, look, I guess if you want to get a lot of people wanting to go out with you, you need to kill someone. So that's just that's just
Let me get on that.
that. But I can see being so angry I could kill my parents,
For something like that, like, yeah, like, again, they were not. Is it okay? No, it's not okay at all. But like, once you hear their story, you do feel for them, and you're just like, I would lose my mind too.
You have a darkish mom thing, right? Don't you? Don't you have a? You didn't kill her.
No.
I know. Is your mom alive?
She done did.
She did.
She done did when I was probably 33, 34, I think.
And you said she was an alcoholic. Is that right?
Alcoholic. Yes. And I have a joke. You want to hear? This is my joke
boy.
about my mommy. My mommy. I say,
this.
I was very close to my mother growing up, which is not really true, but I was very close to my mother growing up. I used to think she had an accent. My whole life I thought she had an accent. Turns out it was just vodka. So, Penny, I want you to get your book bag, get into the car so I can take you to school.
That's hilarious.
Sounds like, that's an accent. Like, doesn't it
Yeah.
sound like, English accent? Want you to get into the car.
Yeah, very slurry.
People don't like that part. They like the first part. The second part, they're like, oh.
Yeah, they feel for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was there? Was there a dad that was ever in the picture?
My real father was also an alcoholic, but he stayed away from my mother because he was scared of her because she was very, roar, scary. She was a scary woman. Don't mess with her. And then my stepfather was a fucking asshole.
Oh, no.
I didn't like him very much. He was always condescending to me and had that sarcasm. That's why I can't stand sarcasm, Tony. To this day, I can't stand
That's not true. That's why you love
sarcasm.
Jonathan. He was the most sarcastic person ever. Do you think that all that where you came from, that dark side, do you think that's where the comedy, like
Of
your
course.
comedy?
Yeah.
Like an outlet.
Plus, I had the ability to do impressions. And,
Yeah.
And it just came natural to me. And
Yeah.
I could just, like, dogs,
Yeah, that's so good.
cats, and
Can you do a dolphin?
no, I can't do a dolphin, but I could do different ones, but like lambs. But I just had the ability to imitate, like I could hear something and then imitate it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that voice. Come on, do Betty Boop. Come on.
I never did Betty Boop once. I don't know where you're getting that. Fucking look at my resume, Tony, before you have a guest on here.
You're Penny Pibbits, right? Oh wait, we got Penny Wiggins today.
Oh my God, I had
Funny.
a casting director call me. This is true. They're like, "Hi, we would like you to come in. We have a sketch comedy show where you could do a lot of characters." And I was like, I'm almost like dead because I'm so excited.
Yeah, dream
It's
job.
Dream job TV show on a network. I don't remember. I was like, oh my God, all right, great. And he goes, so could we come see your show? I'm like, I'm not really in a show right now. He goes, yeah, you are. I'm like, no, I'm not. He goes, you're an absinthe, right? I'm like,
Oh, no.
fuck you. I'm like, I know, that's Penny Pibbits.
That's what I mean.
And then he was like, okay, well, thanks anyway. But like, if anything ever comes up, I'll certainly give you a call. I was crushed. That imagine your dream job. Like my dream job was always to be on Mad TV. That was my dream job.
This was Mad TV.
No.
Oh, just
This was probably a year ago or so. But God, get your hopes up. And then you got my number. You had my number and called me directly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you ever audition for Saturday Night Live?
I submitted so many times.
Really?
I auditioned for Mad TV.
You never got an audition like at Saturday Night Live? I'm surprised.
I said, when I was younger, I didn't know what I was doing. I sent the
You probably were
VHS
doing it all by yourself, too.
I was, and I didn't know what I was. Probably sending shitty things that are like, what the hell?
Well, they missed out.
Right?
They sure did.
Well, it's not too late. Why don't you?
Yeah, it's not too
submit
late.
now?
For
They don't-
Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, they don't
I'm
have.
way too old for their cast.
No way.
Are there any old people on it right now? Older?
Just
older.
tell them you're. Just tell them you're playing an older person. It's not yours. It's a character. Tell them you're 25. You do a really good older lady.
They just use men for that.
Yeah, that's actually true.
It's only men that play older ladies on their shows.
Is that true? Have you? Speaking of documentaries, there's a documentary that Will Ferrell made. Did you see that?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's called Will and can't remember.
Grace.
No,
Just kidding.
It's one of the head writers of Saturday Night Live. He transitions. So Will, he tells everybody, this was like years after Saturday Night Live, and he was always known as a guy that would go through, like, road trip through United States and go to, like, dive bars in Oklahoma. He'd travel.
I think I heard about that.
And he would drink, like, Nat Life. He was just like a dude's dude. And then he transitioned, and now he's a woman. And now
Wait,
she...
who transitioned?
The head writer for Saturday Night Live. And it's Will Ferrell's, like, one of his best friends.
Right.
So Will Ferrell and her travel through... Because now he's afraid to go to those old bars and go through Texas and stuff as a woman.
Does he look like a woman?
Yes. But he's older, and you can tell that, she's not... like it's a very good documentary. And Will goes with him. And they do this road trip together, and they go to these bars. And Will...
The bars that he's afraid to go to?
Yeah. And Will Ferrell's job is basically, like, to protect him. And it feels like he's protecting them by just being Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Because you walk into a bar with Will Ferrell, and everybody all of a sudden is okay.
Yeah.
But what happens is that she will go into the bar, and he'll be outside. Will Ferrell will be outside waiting to kind of rescue him. But she goes in to kind of feel it out, and
Right.
and it's so interesting because there are places where people are just not, like,
Well,
especially
Especially going to, like,
Texas.
Texas and stuff? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so
Of course.
scary.
Yeah, but it's very interesting.
If you're
It's
looking for it, you're going to find it, them bars.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
but it's good. You should check it out.
What's it called? Because since you can't remember the
Will
name.
and Grace.
No, Will. Gosh, I can't believe I can't remember it. See, that's my problem. I can't
Will
remember
and
names.
Friend. Will and Friend.
Will and Friend.
But it's really good.
I will. That's a good one. I'll put that down.
on
I just
Netflix?
saw. I just saw the TikTok murder. Did you see that one?
No.
Oh, that's a really sad, but it's such a good one. Where this guy was a TikTok star, Ali, and his name was Jin something. I don't know, but he was an Iranian mix of something else, and he was really passionate and funny. Could do characters, but he was always Tony from Sopranos,
Oh, I did hear about this.
Yeah, so he was married to the most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your life. She was tall and slender from the Philippines, but just like gorgeous. Her name was Anna. They had a little girl. She was like 6 or 7. They moved to San Diego, and but he got into cocaine. So he was fucking violent and
Oh, no.
horrible and putting her down constantly, and they were fighting all the time. And she just kept trying to get out of the marriage, but he was just, and she finally did. She left. And then he was so sure that she was cheating on him with this guy, but he cheated on her like multiple times. But he was like, hey, I'm Ali, what are you doing? Like horror. You ruined my life. He kept blaming her. You ruined my life over and over. And then finally she was leaving him. She was done with him. And then she went back to the apartment, and he said, I left. You can come back here. So she invited her friend Ray. Ray came over, but he had put a sound thing in the little kid's box,
Like video game
box. I heard it. He sped over with his gun and shot them both in the head and killed them.
Whoa.
And then
So
he kept saying, I'm sorry to my followers. And everyone's like, what about killing your wife?
I would say, so now the kid has no dad because he's locked up.
No dad.
And no mom because she's dead.
Yikes.
And Ollie's parents are, now he got convicted of both manslaughter for both of them, or whatever. So he's in jail for the rest of his life.
How old is the kid now?
I think she's probably 8 or 9.
Oh.
That's
But
so
his
sad.
parents are raising her. But what do you tell her? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
your
hard.
dad killed your mom. Like,
Yeah.
How do you get out of that one?
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Will and Harper.
Oh, how'd you look it up?
No, I remembered.
He wasn't listening to anything you just said. He was only thinking about what
No,
the
I did
name
look
of
it up. Will and Harper. There's a really sad part where they go in Texas, of course. They go to this steakhouse, and everyone knows it's them because of Will. and it's really kind of awkward. But then all these tweets start coming in about like, what is that thing Will is with? It's so just evil and horrible.
Yeah, that is evil.
But yeah, it's
Welcome to our Facebook pages.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're a bad actress. You're terrible. You're
People
ugly.
are so cruel.
So mean. And so then what happens in the bar?
Well, you should watch it. It's just really beautiful. Like watch the show.
Harper's a good name.
Harper's a good name.
How she chooses that name is really beautiful too. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's a great show. You should watch it. It's really emotional
Will
and
and Harper.
it's Will. Remember, like anytime Will Ferrell would show up on something, he's always a character.
Yeah.
He's that guy that you just
Right.
He's never him. In this, it's him, and he's so wonderful. Like he's just such a wonderful guy, and the way he supports her in this weird thing because he gets hated on, and who hates on Will Ferrell? Like, but he's just like he's there for her, and it's just really cool.
Well, that I will watch it. I'll put it in there. But Harper's the next name of any animal I get. I think because I love that. All the kids that I've ever had, since I haven't had any that I know of, but all the kids that just kidding. But all the kids that I names, I have Riley, Sebastian.
Your dog's name is Riley.
Yeah, that's what she's
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
Oh, I
So
see.
all my animals got the kids' names that I've never
Yeah,
had.
that's perfect.
Not sad.
So Harper's added to that. Now I have
Harper's a good
Madison.
name.
Maddie is my next one that the foster Phil. And Oliver. I love that name.
Me too.
Oliver. Please, sir.
May I have another?
Another, please. And so that's those are like I love documentaries too. It's hard to watch them because I like murder mysteries and
too.
I like detective stories. That's my all-time favorite. I used to love Monk.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, my dad loved that show too.
Have you watched the Chimp Crazy?
No, is it good? What do you
Please
think?
watch it. Tony's sister's in it.
It's my stepsister, and it is good, but it's the thing with
Is it a documentary?
Yeah, it's a docuseries.
Oh.
It's the same creators as the Tiger King.
Oh, so there was a girl that she. I saw something where she was just like protecting the chimp, and then they separated them, and she was just so upset.
Yes, it's interesting, but they kind of dupe them. I was talking to Pam, she's not the main character in it, but she's also a chimp trainer. So they go around the country finding people who still have chimps, and Pam happens to be one of them. And her story is amazing. And Pam's story, like she's the only one out of all of them on that show that doesn't get attacked, that doesn't have like a tragic story. Like she still has her chimp, they're still thriving. And I was just watching, the creator was on a podcast, and they were saying, well, how come that one woman, she was the only one that didn't get jumped or and they were like, oh, well, she just got lucky. She's been doing it for about 70 years. And it's just so unfair to throw it away as like, just lucky. It's like, no.
Oh, lucky.
Or maybe she's amazing and maybe that she does have this connection.
Maybe she's that
and
good.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting, the show's interesting, but there's stuff in it that's not okay. Like with the stuff that they did, they kind of duped them.
Like what? What do you mean?
Well, they just made them think that they were making a documentary about something, and
that's
then it was
right.
like it wasn't that at all.
Yeah.
And like it's just
It's good content.
Such good content. But remember the other one? I like even to this day, I can never get it out of my head. I think about it where the gorilla, the ape, attacked. Her name was Sandra. She had this gorilla, or is it ape? I don't know, a chimpanzee. And then her friend came over with blonde hair, is what they're saying, of why the chimp went insane on her. Then ripped her eye out.
that was in
Yeah.
this. That
Ripped
story
her,
is in this.
ripped her ear out, ripped her hands off. And I just thought, I think about it so often. I can't get it out of my head because it was the most shocking thing I've ever heard.
And then she went on Oprah.
And then her face was like, oh.
Yeah, and she calls the police, and the police come, and she's like, "Please kill this chimp," and the chimp is killing my friend, and apparently the chimp pulls the cop door off the car.
What?
Yeah, and then I guess the police officer tells the story that the chimp kind of looks at the cop, and the chimp is just like, "Yeah, go ahead, kill me," and it's pretty intense.
Oh,
but that story is there's like multiple little stories in the series.
I see. But that one.
Yeah, that one was.
Yeah, that one's bad. And then one of the ladies has a chimp that attacks her daughter,
What?
like rips her leg,
No.
and she just like, okay, well, I guess. And these ladies, not his stepsister, but a few of the ladies literally verbally say, "I love these chimps more than my own children," and I'm like, how is that a thing?
Is it? How is that a thing?
It's so crazy.
I love them more than but you know, in animals, like I could see loving an animal so much, you know.
But it's just different.
Yeah, it is a different thing.
Chimps are pretty different though, like than a dog or cat. I mean, obviously they're very human-like.
Yeah, and then when they come up to you, because my friend had chimps, and it would come up to you and then look at you and then touch your face
And then rip it off.
and then eat you.
Yeah, but I just thought the strength to like gouge out her eye and just
Yeah.
rip her.
They're crazy strong. It's insane.
What?
Well, yeah, my stepsister says that when a chimp goes for you, they go for all your holes. They like rip at your asshole, whatever, and they'll rip at your ears, your
That was
mouth.
my last boyfriend. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That's what I'm saying.
Is that what really happened to your eye?
No, I'm just kidding.
Ew. I don't want to think about your holes.
How's your whole family? Remember that song?
Yes.
No, that's amazing.
That was the best song. What was it? Like, ask me no. Like, is that? Remember, ask me no more questions.
Tell me no more lies.
See you every time.
Because they don't know that.
Oh,
How does it go?
I know that was It was great because it was like, you know, like you think it's going one way, it goes the other way. I love that. I love that in the song. But
You're good at that.
to go the other way.
So Betty Boop. Let's talk about Betty
I
Boop.
don't even do.
Sometimes he makes things up in his head that are
It's
fact.
not true. We actually had a whole conversation about this once. I was saying that you should do a Betty Boop video because you're so good at doing that voice.
I don't know what you're talking about there, Tony.
See that?
Boop-boop-be-doo.
I don't do her at all. Like
Not
it's
at
not
all.
part of my repertoire.
You just
I did her
it.
for Halloween once, like when I was
See?
12.
I wasn't the crazy one here.
All right, you didn't make it up. Jerry Mitchell has a Betty Boop show on Broadway.
See? Here's your audition.
Speaking of Betty Boop, what about P. Diddy? What do you think about that?
Oh,
Speaking of Betty Boop,
Speaking of Betty
let's
Boop.
talk
Betty
about
Boop, P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy Boop.
Tomato, tomato.
Diddy Boop. All these people are like, oh, it's all going to come out. People that are conspiracists.
Yeah.
Conspiracists, that's right. They always, this is their tagline. Wait till you see what's going to come out. There's so much more coming out. I'm like, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
And then nothing ever comes out. This is their tagline. I mean, you know, a person's a little cuckoo when they go, wait till you see what's going to come out.
Sometimes they're right, though. Like,
I've never seen it ever. But if it happened, I'd change my viewpoint.
what about, what's the guy that's in prison right now? I Believe I Can Fly.
Jeffrey
R.
Epstein?
Kelly.
R. Kelly.
What about him?
Stuff came out. They said, wait till it comes out. Like, those videos came out where he was, like, peeing on girls and stuff.
Oh, well, that's not. I don't mean that, but like they're like, wait till you see who's going down for this with P. Diddy.
Oh, yeah, like all the celebrities.
Jay-Z, Beyonce,
Oh, I see what you
Jennifer
mean.
Lopez, Tom Hanks. Like, wait till
Yeah,
you see.
people just love to like create a narrative that
Yeah, they're showing pictures of, like, P. Diddy and another celebrity. And you're like, yeah, he was a celebrity.
yeah,
Of course he's
exactly.
gonna
Or
be
it's like
someone.
P. Diddy and Oprah and Jeffrey Epstein, and it's like, again, these people are celebrities. It's not like she's and maybe she is. I don't fucking know, but I'm just saying it's not like she's supporting what they're doing. It's just like we're at an event together and someone took a photo of us.
I mean, who wouldn't want a picture with P. Diddy if he was out there?
Yeah,
in
exactly.
public? I would
Before
be
this,
like,
I
Diddy,
actually-
don't diddle me, but let's take a picture.
Were you in the freak offs? Be honest. Here.
In my mind.
Freak offs.
Yeah.
I actually think that the club is no longer. I made this up in my head because we used to have Ciroc as our comp bottle, which is Diddy's vodka, and now it's no longer our comp bottle. So I wonder if that's a thing too.
You know, there's so much of that. Like, I kind of feel like, well, there's so much. Everyone's getting outed these days. Like, there's like Hollywood.
It's
like,
true.
It's not just Hollywood. Like, everyone's kind of been doing stuff like that. All like, you know. I don't mean to say poor Diddy, but like.
But imagine
It's
being
not poor
a
Diddy.
billionaire, or multi-millionaire, and that's what you're doing with your money and your life. Come on.
Well, if they're just having orgies, it's one thing. But that video of him beating that
kicking
girl's
his
ass, that's a
girlfriend.
whole other story.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which kind of sheds light on,
where he's
what's
coming
going-
from.
yeah,
You
and
know,
who
and
he
the like it's so funny because years ago I thought it was so what a great guy, so nice to his mom, and then his
Yeah.
mom died, and I think that might have set him off. Maybe.
Are you about Kanye
Fuck
West?
women, come here, bitch. You know, like I'm just kidding. Great. I'm just kidding.
That was a good P. Diddy.
But it just makes me so immensely sad to see things like that.
Yeah.
But I think billionaires or millionaires and multimillionaires are just bored. They can buy everything. They have
Yeah.
a plane. They have a huge mansion. They have women. Well, what else can I do to titillate my? I have nothing that's. Where's the little kids? Let's try that.
Well, they also can usually get away with everything too because they're
I
above the
know.
law
I
because they have all
think
that money. But it's
Excuse me.
it's actually good
Sorry.
that it's coming out that people are, not above the law and people are getting in trouble. It's a good thing.
Hopefully more of that happens.
But it's also hard. Like, what do you think of the whole woke culture with comedy? That's a tricky thing for a comedian.
Things you can't say.
yeah.
Or people just being way too sensitive, oversensitive. Like that bothers me. Like I'm always, very cautious on people's feelings and stuff as far as
Yeah.
like that goes. But like as far as stand-up comedians doing stuff and like, it just I do believe that we're a little too oversensitive when it comes to like stand-up comedy. You know what I mean?
I think it's ridiculous. You're a stand-up comic. If you don't want to hear it, don't go see
Don't
a
come.
comic.
Yeah.
And comics should have the right to say anything they fucking want to.
Yeah.
Period. They
Yeah.
just should have the right.
It's freedom of speech.
If they're going to talk about people in a wheelchair, make fun of them, that's you know what you're getting into with Sam Kinison. You know what you're getting into with
Right.
all the
Bill Burr.
all the comics that are assholes and jerks on stage, and you know what you're getting into.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
just no.
Well, it feels like nowadays Sam Kinison wouldn't be able to exist. He would get, you know what I mean? It's too much. Like
He
back
would-
then it was. Like
yeah.
or Andrew Dice Clay. He just was on something that I watched doing his old stuff, and you could see that the audience, the people that era were like, yeah, but then you could feel like people, but it is changing, like
Yeah.
the world is changing, but it is hard,
But,
you're right.
Yeah, I mean, there is a line, I will say, but
Yeah.
that line's always been there, because you just can't go out and go the N word,
Right.
especially that's not. But Paul Mooney did it. That was his whole shtick. He did it, got away with it. But either way, I mean, or putting down. I don't like people putting down races, or
Punching
like
down.
Heil Hitler, or whatever. They're. That
Yeah.
I think there is a slight line there.
No, for
but-
sure.
But I mean, that's what Andrew Dice Clay did. He put down every race
Yeah.
and made fun of them. Oh, is he a Chinese driver? Like that. So I don't know. I think
There's just a way to go about it. Like, for example, the gazillionaire, it's more of like a celebration of things versus
Stereotypes.
Yeah.
of stereotypes versus making them feel less. It's more of like, I don't know how to explain it.
Well, yeah, it's more like calling it out and yeah.
Well, it's because it's such a dumb stereotype. So he makes it. He steps on the stereotype. Oh, two lesbians here.
Yeah.
All right, Chinese. You don't know how to drive. Get up here. It's this way, not that way. Like he steps on it. So he stomps basically on it. So that's what he's doing. You know exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just you laugh at it because it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just feel like, in general, like it's hard to watch, like comedy take this big. I feel like it's like there's a bunch of comedians who are pushing against it, and I feel like but
Well,
like,
who's your favorite comic?
oof, yikes.
That Sebastian guy is really pretty funny.
Probably Chris Rock or someone like that. Or who's really great is Chappelle is amazing.
Yeah.
Like every time he comes out with a special, it's just perfect. He's got such a great touch.
Yeah, he is good.
I just saw Ellen DeGeneres is new for the most of it. I love that she's so raw. She's so raw.
Why'd she get canceled? She get canceled?
She's
Oh,
mean to
she's being
everybody.
mean. Okay.
Which I can see. Actually, I've heard from people that say that they've dealt with her, and it's kind of true that she was very nice on camera, and then off camera, she just could not care less.
It just shocks me that she could be that awful off camera. It's just shocking. Like, how is that really true? Like, what do I believe? Because
Yeah.
she seemed to have a great relationship with the producers and, you know, scaring everybody.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's a few of them she just didn't, I don't know.
Or maybe it was a bad day.
Well, she's been doing it for a long time. Like to have a
that's
bad
true.
day.
That's true. That's true. But she makes fun of it in her act. It's a good to watch that.
Yeah.
You know, her talking about coming out, and she got canceled. And she goes, "I've been fired from TV." You know, she talks about it. She so great. It's great.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that.
Yeah. I mean, I think she's funny. I used to like her stand-up comedy back in the day. She was pretty funny. She was also really good at hosting, like the Oscars and stuff. She was always really funny.
I never watched her stand up. I only saw I would watch the Ellen show with my mom. And I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought she's great. I mean, she's really gifted. That's her. She's just great, I think. And I love Chelsea Handler.
Oh, me too. I
And
love
that's
her.
another one that she crosses lines too.
She
but I
does.
still love. I think she is great, and
Yeah.
I wanted to see her show so bad when she was here. I don't think she's here anymore. Is she?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
But I really wanted to see her. So that is on my bucket list to go see Chelsea Handler.
Uh-huh.
Next time she's here, we should all go.
Let's do it. Let's
Well,
go.
It's a date.
Yeah. Shout out to Chelsea. Maybe she'll give us tickets when she
Chelsea,
visits.
can you hear me? Chelsea, can you hear me?
All right. Well, let's wrap it up.
Oh,
wrap it
you
up.
wrap it up.
You wrap it up.
I'm going to go. You guys can stay talking.
All right.
Let's
So
talk about
anyway,
We'll go to
vaginas.
lunch
my
after.
hair.
Yeah, talk about your vaginas and
Ew.
girl stuff.
Ew.
Is that what girls talk about?
No.
When there's no boys around. They just talk about boobs and vagina. No. Don't lie.
No.
I love you, Angel.
I love you more.
Not
I'll
you
just
so
leave.
much. Not you so much.
This is what girls do when boys aren't around.
Angel thinks I'm funny.
I do. I think you're the
I
funniest.
came and saw your show. Angel didn't, so let's not forget
What
about
show?
that.
Oh.
I was always your big fan, supporter guy.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you at the new office. Hey?
See you at the new offices.
We're going
See
to
you
shoot
tomorrow
some
at
videos
work.
together.
Yeah.
All right.
I owe you a video.
How do we end this? All right.
We don't.
And scene.
And
Goodbye.
thank you, Tony and Angel. This has been a blast.